Alright, guys. So here's another Steel gameplay. Like I said, Steel to me is just a very strong pick. Um, it doesn't take much for you to use him and dominate your lane. He just a good all rounder. You can take him off lane, you can take him jungle, you can take him dual lane support. So this was another late night gameplay. Um, I'm just using him here because I was tired. You know, I didn't want to go mid where that's a little bit more mind intensive because you're in the middle of the action. So your map awareness has to be a lot higher than it would be in the dual lane, which you're pretty much just looking to the right of your map, you know, just on your right side because there's nothing coming to you from the left. You know, the left of you right now is the edge of the map. So here I think we're going up against a Sparrow and a Rampage. Yes, there it is. So here I'm not sure what's going on with my Kira. Maybe she's, you know, a little bit tired. Her first game for the night, she's warming up. I'm not sure what's up. So I'm just here chilling, you know, just to see what's happening in the lane. You know, see if I can get an understanding. Like, look at that. She's just standing there. Now I gotta take a rock in the face for her. Going on this Sparrow. You know, make sure you know, say, hey, you can't really just walk in like that, you know. And then now I'm just seeing my Kira way back here for some strange reason. I guess she's scared of the Rampage rock, which is going to come again, and I have to take a rock to the face again. Normally here I wouldn't take my shield, but I realized that she's getting, like, he's spamming his rock. I'm sorry, scratch that. No, my crunch came in for a gank. I ended up dying here. I couldn't save him. You know, they warded over there pretty hard. Yeah, but as I was saying, like, she kept on getting rocks to the face. So I'm just like, hey, are you new at being an ADC? Another rock to the face. So the reason why I shield there, I thought that they were going to go in on her, you know, get a few shots off, and just like, let me put up the shield just to protect her a little bit. So she's playing super defensive. I guess because now her health is really low, she's scared. So I'm like, hey, how are you new? So I guess now she started to, you know, put put the put on the jets. So as you can see, I'm trying to body block. So there now, I was hoping that she'd have come up and put on a few shots while the Sparrow is focusing on me. So I realized Rampage went into a jungle, so I went to check, and he ran out. He just went in there to ward. So me and Makira hasn't developed any chemistry yet, you know what I mean? I'm trying to see how she plays. She seems like she's being very defensive. I guess she's scared of the rocks from Rampage, you know. Probably one of the easiest abilities to hit in the game. So they know that Crunch is here because they warded there. So they kind of backing off. So I'm just hoping that he does. I see him invading the jungle. I'm like, bro, you can't be doing that. Like, they know that you're there. Like, come on. Come on, guys. So now me and Gideon have to go in and save him. Because they would have probably collapsed on him again. And he know he'd have died twice. And he'd be really behind. So I'm just here waiting, you know, for my opportunity. You know. Rampage was just hanging out over there, I guess. So like I said, you see the shield is just a really good counter to his rock, you know, once you time it right. Like I knew he was gonna try because Kira backed, so I'm just like, alright, they're gonna try and engage on me. So I was waiting for it to happen. Like guys, sometimes you can just predict how your opponent's gonna play just by watching how they start the first five minutes of the game. Like here, I peep the corner peep him, miss the rock. Then now I saw that their jungle was coming over. Found out there he is in the jungle right there. So I'm saying, hey, retreat. Alright, so I realized that he left. Alright, so I'm like, okay, you wanna fight, boy? And then I just dropped the shield. No, right here I think she should have just, you know, be just cautious. She went in. I don't know what she was doing, why she was chasing that kill. Sometimes guys, you can win the battle just by forcing them out of the lane. You don't have to win the war all the time. You know, forcing them out of the lane, miss a few creeps, miss a few XP. These things are compounding. So you don't need to kill them every time. Eventually you're going to be ahead. Right here I'm like, alright, I can go in on her. I never care much for the minions. And then I saw the rampage, I'm like, dang. Yeah, they knew he was there. So I was going to back, but I'm like, alright, let me offer some extra protection. So from I got that rock, I knew he was going to probably try to jump on me, so I turned around to stun him. But he was a little bit slow on the jump. He couldn't have killed me there, even if he landed the jump. So here now, I'm like, alright, this is not like the type of game. I realize that I'm probably a little bit more experienced than them. So I'm going to offer myself just a little bit of damage with the brimstone. You know, AoE damage. And then I added a little bit of physical armor. Because I'm going up against two physical damage character. Now, I don't know how Kira life went that low at that point in time. I left her with full life. I'm just like, hey. So I saw them going to jungle, so I'm like, alright, they're going for a play right here. So I'm like, alright, time to clean up. Stun him, and then charge her. Easy kill. And then now we just finish up on Fangtooth. Brimstone does do additional damage to jungle enemies, jungle minions, so I don't know what this guy was thinking here. So I'd flash here because I thought he was going to flash through that opening, so I wanted to stay on him, but I ended up hitting the wall. I wasn't going to let him escape, so I used my ultimate here to stop him from escaping. Ward their jungle. And then I'm out. So here I'm trying to push. Of course you get hit in the face again by a rock. She ulted right here, knock him off her, try to body block here. Sorry about that. So as you can see, once again, just so that she doesn't get stunned, I jumped and took a rock in the face. Guys, this is what it means to be a support. You got to just do all that it takes to keep your ADC alive. You know, especially when they seem like they're not as experienced as you. Because as that you're playing support, it's highly unlikely that you're going to get so far ahead that you can carry the game. So just allow your ADC to just carry the game. So I went anti-heal here for the rampage, and I think Spar is going to build lifesteal, so when she hits me, she takes damage when I finish that card. Now I didn't expect them to. I'm going hard on her right here. So he should have left. He should have left, because you're not going to out heal me. You see, that's the thing. I play it, I build the cards to counter them really hard. So that's why that was an easy cleanup for me right there. I didn't expect them to push and get the tower so fast either. You see, every time he throws a rock, she starts to move up. So it's pretty interesting. So I let her know that, hey, I'm going to attack. So that should finish her off. Block his rock again. Simple outplays, you know. From he pulls that rock, just prepare to drop a shield, because his rock actually have a little bit of travel time. So your shield comes out faster than his. Steel shield is actually pretty good at range. Range attack. So here I call retreat, because I know that their rampage was up. Wasn't sure where he was, and their Fang Mao. Haven't seen either of them for some time, so I'm like, hey, just pull back. We have enough wards on the left side, closer to our base, so it's probably difficult for them to sneak up on us. Just pull back, get this gold buff. You can retreat. Now, I saw them fighting in mid, so I'm like, okay, it's going to go down in mid. Let me just start rotating to mid. Guys, as a support, you're supposed to, you don't have to stay with your carry 24/7. Go and help out the team. Steel is also a very good team fight hero. So there, and this is over. And we also got a tower. Kira did well there by starting this wave. You know, so we're just going to get we got 2 towers, I believe. Now the reason why I kind of peel off from them is just so, once again, block his rock. Just so that she doesn't ult us, because I don't have enough to to survive a Fey ult. And then rotate to Fang 2. Now here I was a little bit concerned that they would have collapsed on us. I had flash and my ult, so I was like, alright, we need to burn this really quick. And they didn't collapse on us. I'm not sure why they didn't, but hey. Completely with the charge. So I'm letting her know that, hey, I'm leaving you. You know what I mean? Just be careful. So they're pushing right lane very hard, so I decided to rotate over there. Sevarog made a big misplay here. I guess he didn't know that his team was retreating. And he ended up falling. Now I realized that Kira was with me, and I'm like, hey, I don't see them anywhere, so I'm like, they in the jungle. He should have just left. And she finished him off. No, this is what I expect from an ADC. Like, trust your support and move in unison. You guys would clean up. Easy, easy. Now here, I completely forgot that this tower was down. Blame it on the late night. You know, Ezra just went in on her. You see Rampage again, so we just start to invade their jungle. And at this point in the game, I was pretty sure that we would have survived. A little bit late on that charge. I did not expect him to be here, to be honest. Now once again, she messed up there because she shouldn't have used her ult there, because he's just going to you know what I mean, give you that rock to the face and interrupt the ult. So right here I saw Crux pushing mid lane. So I'm like, alright. What's the play here? And I didn't have my ult right here. So I saw that Faye used their ult, and I tried to use Sanctification to give him the bonus shield, but unfortunately it got interrupted. So that was my plan. I was holding it for her ult, but guess my timing was a little bit off. Now at this point in the game, I was not sure what I should have built. Because I'm doing pretty good in terms of the dual lane. I think we got them unlocked. So now it was more of a case where should I go with more survivability, more damage, you know, counter CC. I wasn't sure. That's why I was looking at Unbroken Will, or Void Helm for anti-magic. So here I call, hey, let's position for Raptors. Kira, you can't be calling for help. She kept on saying she need help. Nobody was there to help you at that point in time. You should not have been there. I'm guessing that she felt big, you know what I mean, because she went on that rampage. But you can't do it by yourself. So the reason why I went left lane was because I saw Fang Mao pushing. So I just wanted to stop his push. So now left lane is pushing again, so I'm going to rotate mid. I see Sparrow, so I'm kind of peeping her. So I'm like, alright, she jumped down, and that's it for you, Sparrow. Now, I'm not sure why my guy flashed for her. Like, I would have locked her down long enough for you to get in, but it's whatever. I think here we get this lane, and then I think I look left because I'm like, alright, I see that my left lane is pushing the same left lane that I set, you know, so you just set it, push mid, and then rotate left. Now Crunch, the problem is that Crunch died there. He shouldn't have died there. That one tower, I think that one tower shot messed me up. So he flashed after me. Alright, then I'm going after Sparrow here. I think if I had Dynamo, I would have probably won this or finish, or if I finish Reynant of Renewal, I would have probably survived and killed her. So I sticked around there just to see if I could survive, or just to practice my outplay ability for next time, because this game is pretty much over. There's no way that they can come back and win this. So that was just me testing my abilities there. If my team had just glanced over, if one of them have let pushing the right lane, it would have been fine, but it's okay, because they would have cleaned up. Sparrow would have died and Sevarog would have died. So I call R prime here. Hoping that they would rotate. So I see my Grox coming across. Kira came across. Because this is just the end of the game. So once again, I'm going to try and push left. So Gideon is going deep. So I'm like, alright, let me just rotate up here, ward, just to make sure that Kira doesn't do anything crazy. So she's trying to be sneaky. I think here if she had waited just a little bit. I saw the rock coming and I didn't care. That should finish him off. Is that tower didn't want to fall. So I just tell them, hit them and finish them. And then that's the end of that. It was a good game. It was a good example of how you play to counter people as a support. Um, yeah. As soon as Phase come out, I'll be posting a support video for Phase. She's a good support, you know. I think she works best with Sparrow, because of Sparrow's kit. You know, it makes Sparrow really safe. And right now, with a blind and a pull and a flash, I don't think she's gonna. Sparrow should not die. Let's put it like that. You know, I can't wait for them to release more heroes from Legacy Paragon, Greystone, Iggy and Scorch, and of course my best girl, Aurora. So thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to see you on the next video.